You are Mr. Cunningham?
I am, sir.
All right, why don't you proceed? Be mindful of the clock. There's a black box on the table. Count down the time.
I understand. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. D.C. has the highest rate of HIV infection, the highest black-white income disparity, and the most rapid gentrification in the United States of America. These facts are not unrelated, and together they point to the true economic development policy of the city, at least for black people. And it also points to a failure of public policy that's centered in the mayor's office. My analysis and experience described in detail in my statement and below supports this contention. Since 2005, I've been managing an effort to bring crowdfunding to small businesses in D.C. My firm was selected to work on a crowdfunding project. The project was initially funded at $85,000. That was reduced to $25,000. That was reduced to $20,000, and D.C. has actually paid $12,000 of that dollar amount. Now, the bottom line is this: male African-American D.C. native-owned firms receive far less consideration from the D.C. government relative to the favors and the funding accorded and afforded to non-minority white-owned firms in the city. For example, the D.C. Council gave $33 million in tax breaks to Living Social. Living Social has no male African-American D.C. natives in its management ranks. The city also recently sold the former site of the R.L. Christensen Library at 1300 8th Street Northeast to Fundrise, another D.C. firm that operates in a discriminatory manner with respect to employment and with respect to offering development or investment opportunities to African Americans. And then there's this: district officials are slated to spend $475,000 during their visit to South by Southwest, a tech festival in Texas in March. Now, we spent $300 creating a South by Southeast tech fair. This was not supported by the district government, by the mayor's office, or by the city council. The main reason being, we were surfacing tech talent in Anacostia, in the black community in Anacostia. Apparently, D.C. has no interest in that community or in that sector. And again, I'm basing that on the income gap, and I'm basing that on the HIV rate. You can't deny the facts, okay? These different standards really reflect the true or revealed economic development plan for the city. It's one that ignores firms owned and operated by male African-American D.C. natives, preferring to focus on firms that are owned and operated by white 20-somethings, feeling somehow that there's more value there. Now, as an investment analyst, and I hold an MBA from the University of Chicago in finance. I also hold a master's in economics from that same school. I'm a graduate of Howard University, too. Now, as a portfolio manager, I can tell you that that strategy actually makes sense in one limited way. If you're betting that those firms are going to be more successful, they are easier to support than African-American, D.C. native-owned firms in D.C., then sure, that's a rational portfolio decision. It is at odds with the goal and the obligations of a city government, especially in a time when you have the facts that I've outlined. Highest HIV rate, highest black-white income disparity, most rapid gentrification in the country. The word on the street is that D.C. offers black people a choice. You can be in PG County, or you can be dead. So that's my testimony. I don't really expect anything from D.C. You can keep the money that you owe me. You can keep it. You apparently need it to run a fair at South by Southwest. So thank you, Mr. Chairman. With that, I actually have to leave because I have another appointment. Thank you.
But Mr.